I'm Sam Ham. This is Trailers from Hell. And we're about to show you a trailer for a movie which I recommend that you run out and rent immediately. It is a very moving, very visually exciting Vincent Minnelli melodrama from the late 1950s called Some Came Running.
Look forward to a new dramatic experience.
Some Came Running is based on the second novel by James Jones, who had a huge success with From Here to Eternity. It became a big Hollywood hit, sold millions of copies, and it took him a very long time to come up with a follow-up. And when he did, it was a novel about a fellow who had just gotten out of the service and was having a difficult time coming up with an idea for his second novel. That character is played, as you see here, by Frank Sinatra. He comes back to his old hometown, meets his brother, who is a sort of a priggish suburban type, and immediately falls in with a group of transient lowlives who are sort of more to his liking and fit more with his bohemian way of life. This is a movie which is notable among other reasons because what you are seeing here is the birth of the Rat Pack. This is the first time Frank Sinatra ever starred in a movie with Dean Martin, and their first scene together, when they meet in, of all places, a bar, is one of the great miracles of screen chemistry. When you see two guys who just get along so well together instantaneously, the byplay between them is huge fun to watch. Now, the other great performance in this movie is Shirley McLaine, and she plays a sort of dim-witted mattress back who Frank Sinatra picks up on a bus. And she becomes very, very attached to him. She sees him as being kind of classy and elegant in a way that she can only aspire to. I find this sort of performance fascinating because she starts out as a caricature. She's almost a cartoon character. She's a floozy. She has a musical number, which is one of the most horrifying things ever put on screen. You're seeing it right here. She caterwauls. She embarrasses herself, and she comes out the other side by some kind of amazing emotional alchemy. She becomes the absolute emotional core of the movie. It's as if she's wandered in from a musical comedy into a melodrama and suddenly realized that she doesn't want to be in musical comedies anymore. She wants to be in melodramas. And that's kind of what the movie is about. It's about her longing for Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin to take her seriously. It really is one of the most strange and heartbreaking performances in all of American movies. Now, Vincent Minnelli is, of course, a director who did a lot of musicals in his time, and he has a fantastic color palette in this movie. In fact, he said that he wanted the color scheme to reproduce the interior of a jukebox.
D flat. Oh no, D natural. Sorry.
Repressed suburban life, and about people who are unable to sort of let themselves go and express themselves freely. Their interior lives are very, very light, and we see lots of that reflected in Minnelli's color scheme. There is a carnival which comes into town and the entire sequence of the carnival is one of the most extravagant and explosive things you've ever seen on screen as well. It's where the melodrama all comes together and the visuals are wild. This is a movie that was a great favorite with the French critics in the 1950s for a variety of reasons. Dean Martin plays a character named Bama, who never takes his hat off until the very end of the show, and what I think is one of the most moving scenes that's ever been put on film. So if you get a chance to check it out, please have a look at Some Came Running.
Okay, cut.